under cafe light, your name in my hand, like paper turned white. Two small corners still tucked away, months in my pocket still won't fade. I told myself it's not too late. I kept the proof, I kept the date, but the fold line cuts me open slow, and the old pulse starts to go. Our seats stayed empty, just like tomorrow. I held the night, I held the sorrow. One seat away, you never came. Our seats stayed empty, just like tomorrow. I traced the ink with a shaking thumb, the silver barcode gone soft and numb. The cafe spoon caught a tired gleam. I watched the ticket turn into a dream. I told myself you'd call somehow. That broken plan still counts now, but the receipt of us was already sealed, and the tender light finally peeled. I don't fight it now, I let it fall. The wallet, the tickets, the months, the stall. Some loves arrive, then miss their train. Some doors stay open just for the rain. Our seats stayed empty, just like tomorrow. I held the night, I held the sorrow. One seat away, you never came. Our seats stayed empty, just like tomorrow. I fold them once and let them go. Two little ghosts in a worn out glow. Orange leaves on the platform, covering both tracks. I stood by the bench with your name in my hands. The clock by the station kept its patient face. Autumn arrived exactly on time. You didn't. Before the leaves fell, you said you'd come back. Before the leaves fell, I held that promise fast. Every leaf said goodbye, soft as it came down before the leaves fell. red scarf on the rail felt like something you used. I watched the fields go gold, then thin to gray. Every falling leaf took one more day. Now the platform is empty and the cold moves in. Your letter in my coat feels worn at the edges. I don't say your name, but the wind knows how. It shakes through the rafters like it wants you now. Before the leaves fell, you said you'd come back. Before the leaves fell, I held that promise fast. Every leaf said goodbye, soft as it came down. Before the leaves fell, I was still your town. Before the leaves fell, I waited in the light. Before the leaves fell, I kept you inside. Every leaf wave drifted till you were the sound. Before the leaves fell, I loved you all around. Before the leaves fell. Rain in the glow by the corner bench, blue umbrella folded like a pause goodbye. Empty wooden slats, cold water on the seam. I saw us there again in the glass of every day. I used to wait for thunder like it meant you'd come. Now the sky can open and I don't run. Blue umbrella, blue umbrella, I don't wait anymore. Blue umbrella, blue umbrella, I am not yours by the door. I carried the umbrella long after the storm was gone. Now I just remember and I move on. Same old window, same wet street below, but my hands are lighter than they used to know. I fold the memory, put it back in place. Every rainy day just softens your face. I used to count the drops like steps on the way. Now the clouds can gather and I not a place I'm going back to, just a chapter I outgrew. Blue umbrella, blue umbrella, I don't wait anymore. Blue umbrella, blue umbrella, I'm not yours. By the door, I carried the umbrella long after the storm was gone. Now I just remember and I move on. Blue umbrella, blue umbrella, I don't wait anymore. Dust in the window, turning slow in the room. An old wall clock hanging above the blue. It never said a word, just held its hand still. By the door I stood and let the air go still. Frozen at two, when you let go. Frozen at two, and I stayed low. Time moved on, I did not. The clock forgave the hours before I could. The chair by the window still knows your shape. A cup on the table, a small white plate. I washed the room with the evening rain, but your last goodbye stayed in the frame. Maybe nothing broke, just the day ran out. Maybe hearts stay late after footsteps fade out. I can hear it now in the quiet hall. Not the clock, just me. Frozen at two, when you let go. Frozen at two, and I stayed low. Time moved on, I did not. The clock forgave the hours before I could. like loss now softens into rain. If love was a winter, I was waiting for spring. Now every quiet corner has something to sing. Still belongs to me. I found new colors where goodbye once lived. I found new colors in the way they give. No hand beside me, still I can bloom. I found new colors, I found my room. I found new colors where goodbye once lived. I found new colors, and I do too. Fresh snow on the red mailbox before sunrise holds its breath. My hands in woolen pockets, and your name against my chest. I fold the paper small, like a secret in my palm. The stamp goes in the corner where your fingers used to land. The street is wide and empty, the porch light half awake. I send my heart in winter to the last address I made. Each line is just a doorway that opens to the past. I know the postman's footsteps will pass and pass and pass. I kept writing where silence learned my name. I kept writing like a candle in the rain. If your hands never find me, let the snow keep my trace. I kept writing where silence learned my name. November left a scar on the window by the sink. I see our old red scarf in the steam above the ink. The ink bleeds into the margins like thawing in the thaw. I write the way a river keeps going after fall. One day I stopped asking if the road still knew your door. I watched the ice release the fence line, and I asked for less, not more. If love can live in leaving, then let it live in this. A name upon an envelope and a mouthful where silence learned my name. I kept writing like a candle in the rain. If your hands never find me, let the snow keep my trace. I kept writing where silence learned my name. I kept writing and I let you go at last. Still the winter holds your shadow in the glass. If your hands never find me, let the snow keep my trace. I kept writing where silence learned my name. Fresh snow on the red mailbox. Morning softens every pain, and the last postcard in my coat drifts away like yesterday. Rain on the avenue paints the crosswalk blue. My heels in puddle light. I walk where we used to. Every window, every sign holds a ghost of you. The city kept glowing after your light was gone. I kept on going. I learned how to be strong. The city kept glowing. I let you drift along, and I still belong. A tram hums past the bay. I don't turn when it fades. Your name in every glass, but it slips away. I used to wait at corners. Now I watch them change. I saw your face in the crowd. Then I saw my own. Not empty, not broken, just finally alone. The rain washed the edges and left me alone. The city kept glowing after your light was gone. I kept on going. I learned how to be strong. The city kept glowing. I let you drift along, and I still belong. After the rain, the river went slow. You stood on the bank with your hands in your coat. I folded paper boats from the back of a note and watched them leave where the cold water goes. Paper boats, carry what I hid. Paper boats, say what I never did. If I let them go, maybe I can rest. Paper boats, still beating in my chest. Your name on the page, then a line through the ink. I smiled at the edge, but I never could speak. The river turned gold in the fading light, and I sent one small boat to your side of the night. I kept all the words like stones in my palm, heavy at first, and they learned to be calm. Now I don't need to hold on so tight. What I couldn't say can drift into light. Paper boats, carry what I hid. Paper boats, say what I never did. If I let them go, maybe I can rest. Paper boats, still beating in my chest. Under the dome I stood still, while constellations came alive. Your name was trapped in my throat like frost on a window pane. I traced the cracks in the glass, counted the cold silver dots. You said forever so softly, I heard it fade in the dark. But the sky kept turning like it knew better than me. Every bright little promise falls the way it wants to be. The stars stayed faithful even when we didn't, held the lines while we drifted apart. The stars stayed faithful even when we didn't. You were the storm, I was the dark. I reached for you, you let go, and the whole sky watched me learn. Now the dome is empty at dawn, dust on the brass railings gleam. I see your shape in the glass, then I let it slip through me. A shadow left on my coat, your last breath on my skin. But the night keeps every witness and never asks ask me to pretend. If love was a map, we burned it. If vows were a flame, they went out. Still I stand where we started, with my face to the turning clouds. The violins rise like a wound, the horns call out my name, and I stop begging the heavens to return what time has changed. The stars stayed faithful even when we didn't. Held their lights while we drifted apart. The stars stayed faithful even when we didn't. You were the storm, I was the dark. I reached for you, you let go. Now I bow to the night and the stars stayed faithful even when we didn't. And I can finally watch you morning dew on roses, resting in the sun. I stood by the old gate, feeling all undone. The latch was cold in my palm, like a memory. I heard your name in the leaves, then I let it breathe. I opened the gate before I opened my heart. Let the hurt pass through, let the hurt fall apart. Roses remember even when we don't. I opened the gate before I opened my heart. Before I opened my heart. Your shoes are gone from the steps, but the moss stayed green. The vines kept their small, soft grip on the place we'd been. I touched the chipped white paint, and the fear let go, like the last dark cloud of rain drifting down below. If love was only leaving, then why does this still bloom? Why does the morning stay in every quiet room? I was afraid of the empty, afraid to stand alone. Now the air feels kind around me, and I'm not so far from home. I opened the gate before I opened my heart. Let the hurt pass through, let the hurt fall apart. Roses remember even when we don't. I opened the gate before I opened my heart, and I smiled a little platform, covering both tracks. I stood by the bench with your name in my hands. The clock by the station kept its patient face. Autumn arrived exactly on time. You didn't before the leaves fell. You said you'd come back before the leaves fell. I held that promise fast. Every leaf said goodbye, soft as it came down before the leaves fell. I was still your town before the leaves fell. The old train coughed once, then the silence grew. A red scarf on the rail felt like something you used. I watched the fields go gold, then thin to gray. Every falling leaf took one more day. Now the platform is empty and the cold moves in. Your letter in my coat feels worn at the edges. I don't say your name, but the wind knows how. It shakes through the rafters like it wants you now. Before the leaves fell, you said you'd come back before the leaves fell. I held that promise fast. Every leaf said goodbye, soft as it came down before the leaves fell. I was still your town before the leaves fell. I waited in the light before the leaves fell. I kept you inside. Every leaf went drifting till you were the sound before the leaves fell. I loved you all around before the leaves fell. Worn leather wallet under cafe light. Your name in my hand, like paper turned white. Two small corners still tucked away. Months in my pocket still won't fade. I told myself it's not too late. I kept the proof, I kept the date, but the fold line cuts me open slow, and the old pulse starts to go. Our seats stayed empty, just like tomorrow. I held the night, I held the sorrow. One seat away, you never came. Our seats stayed empty, just like tomorrow. I traced the ink ink with a shaking thumb. The silver barcode gone soft and numb. The cafe spoon caught a tired gleam. I watched the ticket turn into a dream. I told myself you'd call somehow. That broken plan still counts now. But the receipt of us was already sealed, and the tender lie finally peeled. I don't fight it now, I let it fall. The wallet, the tickets, the months, the stall. Some loves arrive, then miss their train. Some doors stay open just for the rain. Our seats stayed empty, just like tomorrow. I held the night, I held the sorrow. One seat away, you never came. Our seats stayed empty, just like tomorrow. I fooled them once and let them go. Two little ghosts in a worn out glow. Rain in the glow by the corner bench. Blue umbrella folded like a paused goodbye. Empty wooden slats, cold water on the seam. I saw us there again in the glass of every day. I used to wait for thunder like it meant you'd come. Now the sky can open and I don't run. Blue umbrella, I don't wait anymore. Blue umbrella, I'm not yours by the door. I carried the umbrella long after the storm was gone. Now I just remember and I move on. Same old window, same wet street below, but my hands are lighter than they used to know. I fold the memory, put it back in place. Every rainy day just softens your face. I used to count the drops like steps on the way. Now the clouds can gather and I don't stay. Blue umbrella, I don't wait anymore. Blue umbrella, I'm not yours by the door. I carried the umbrella long after the storm was gone. Now I just remember and I move laughter I outgrew. Blue umbrella, I don't wait anymore. Blue umbrella, I'm not yours by the door. I carried the umbrella long after the storm was gone. Now I just remember, and I move on. Blue umbrella, I don't wait Dust in the window, turning slow in the room. An old wall clock hanging above the blue. It never said a word, just held its hand still. By the door I stood and let the air go still. Frozen at two when you let go. Frozen at two and I stayed low. Time moved on, I did not. The clock forgave the hours before I could. The chair by the window still knows your shape. A cup on the table, a small white plate. I wash the room with the evening rain, but your last goodbye stayed in the frame. Maybe nothing broke, just the day ran out. Maybe hearts stay late after footsteps fade out. I can hear it now in the quiet hall. Not the clock, just me. Frozen at two when you let go. Frozen at two and I stayed low. Time moved on, I did not. The clock forgave the hours before I could. Morning on the glass roof turns the leaves to gold. You left a quiet room I learned to hold. My camera in my hands, and the silence bends when the petals open slow. I was buried in the ache, now I let it go. I found new colors where goodbye once lived. I found new colors in the way they give. No hand beside me, still I can bloom. I found new colors. I found my room. I walk between the rows with your shadow gone. The orchids in the mist keep turning on. I capture every shade that I used to miss. Healing is not forgetting, it looks like this. And the light keeps moving through the ceiling panes. What once felt like loss now softens into rain. If love was a winter, I was waiting for spring. Now every quiet corner has something to sing. I was split in two, now I can see the whole wide sky still belongs to me. I found new colors where goodbye once lived. I found new colors in the way they give. No hand beside me, still I can bloom. I found new colors. I found my room. I found new colors. I found new colors. I found new colors. And I do too. Fresh snow on the red mailbox before sunrise holds its breath. My hands in woolen pockets and your name against my chest. I fold the paper small, like a secret in my palm. The stamp goes in the corner where your fingers used to land. The street is wide and empty, the porch light half awake. I send my heart in winter to the last address I made. Each line is just a doorway that opens to the past. I know the postman's footsteps will pass and pass and pass. I kept writing where silence learned my name. I kept writing like a candle in the rain. scarf in the steam above the ink. The ink bleeds into the margins like thawing in the thaw. I write the way a river keeps going after fall. One day I stopped asking if the road still knew your door. I watched the ice release the fence line, and I asked for less, not more. If love can live in leaving, then let it live in this. A name upon an envelope and a mouthful of the mist. I kept writing, where silence learned my name. I kept writing like a candle in the rain. If your hands never find me, let the snow keep my trace. I kept writing, where silence learned my name. I kept writing, and I let you go at last. Still the winter holds your shadow in the glass. If your hands never find me, let the snow keep my trace. I kept writing, where silence learned my name. Fresh snow on the red mailbox, morning softens every pain. And the last postcard in my coat drifts away like yesterday. Rain on the avenue paints the crosswalk blue. My heels in puddle light, I walk where we used to. Every window, every sign holds a ghost of you. The city kept glowing after your light was gone. I kept on going. I learned how to be strong. The city kept glowing. I let you drift along, and I still belong. Tram hums past the bay. I don't turn when it fades. Your name in every glass, but it slips away. I used to wait at corners, now I watch them change. I saw your face in the crowd, then I saw my own. Not empty, not broken, just finally alone. The rain washed the edges After the rain, the river went slow. You stood on the bank with your hands in your coat. I folded paper boats from the back of a note and watched them leave where the cold water goes. Paper boats, carry what I hid. Paper boats, say what I never did if I let them go. Maybe I can rest. Paper boats, still beating in my chest. Your name on the page, then a line through the ink. I smiled at the edge, but I never could speak. The river turned gold in the fading light, and I sent one small boat to your side of the night. I kept all the words like stones in my palm, heavy at first, then they learned to be calm. Now I don't need to hold on so tight. What I couldn't say can drift into light. Paper boats, carry what I hid. Paper boats, say what I never did if I let them go. Maybe I can rest. Paper boats, still beating in my chest. Under the dome I stood still while constellations came alive. Your name was trapped in my throat like frost on a window pane. I traced the cracks in the glass, counted the cold silver dots. You said forever so softly, I heard it fade in the dark. But the sky kept turning like it knew better than me. Every bright little promise falls the way it wants to be. The stars stayed faithful even when we didn't, held their lines while we drifted apart. The stars stayed faithful even when we didn't. You were the storm, I was the empty at dawn, dust on the brass railings gleam. I see your shape in the glass, then I let it slip through me. Your shadow left on my coat, your last breath on my skin. But the night keeps every witness and never asks me to pretend.
Morning dew on roses, resting in the sun. I stood by the old gate, feeling all undone. The latch was cold in my palm, like a memory. I heard your name in the leaves, then I let it breathe. I opened the gate before I opened my heart. Let the hurt pass through, let the hurt fall apart. Roses remember, even when we don't. I opened the gate before I opened my heart. Before I opened my heart. Your shoes are gone from the steps, but the moss stayed green. The vines kept their small soft grip on the place we'd been. I touched the chipped white paint, and the fear let go, like the last dark cloud of rain drifting down below. If love was only leaving, then why does this still bloom? Why does the morning stay in every quiet room? I was afraid of the empty, afraid to stand alone.